What's up guys, Luke here with Luke's Points and Miles, and today I have an informative reminder type video. I've recently stepped up my velocity with new cards, and I had to come up with some creative ways to meet these minimum spends as quickly as possible. I recently opened the Chase Ink Preferred, which had a $15,000 minimum spend, and just over 30 days later I opened the Chase Ink Cash, which has a $6,000 minimum spend. To complicate things just a bit more, because, I love to push it, just over 30 days after that, I've opened the Chase Ink Unlimited. That's definitely not a normal velocity, but I have my reasons. One thing I learned was I needed to get creative to make sure I wasn't overspending on luxury items just to get the bonus. Remember, even when we're meeting the minimum spend for a sign-up bonus, we don't want to spend money on things we wouldn't normally buy just to get some travel points. In today's video, I'm going to drop some tips on how you can more easily meet that minimum spend with expenses you may not have thought about. But first, if you are new here, I talk about credit cards, points, miles, cashback, and travel. If you want to keep up with those things, then subscribe to the channel. I've been posting consistently, and I am always on topic. As always, if you get any value or any entertainment from this video, please slap the like button. It's the easiest way to support the channel. With all that out of the way, let's get started. Okay guys, I will give you some examples of how I've kept up with the minimum credit card spends without spending money on things I wouldn't normally buy. Some of these things will be obvious to you, but maybe you'll get one or two ideas that'll be beneficial to you. First off, when you get a new card that you may have some trouble hitting the minimum spend on, you need to suspend whatever strategy you're using temporarily. All reoccurring expenses that are on auto pay need to be paid with a new card. Is this a pain in the butt? Sure, but it's an easy way to spend on the new card without much effort besides the 5 minutes or so logging on to a couple different accounts, changing some numbers. While we're doing that, let's pause for a moment to mention today's video's sponsor, Max Rewards. The significance here is we all know we never want to miss a sign-up bonus, and the Max Rewards app can help us track it and keep us on task. We all know about the Amex offers and the Chase offers on our cards, right? Well, in Amex in particular, you're going to be able to see a certain amount of offers unless you go into the app or the actual Amex website and manually click on all those offers. This is actually pretty time consuming, and let's face it, a lot of times some of us forget. See, with the Max Rewards app, you can load all your offers at once. Why that is so great is, since you're only using one card to make sure we hit our bonus, we won't even have to look at the offers and they'll be loaded on the card. I've made purchases before and received an email from Amex as I'm walking out to my Jeep stating I just redeemed an offer. Pretty cool. The Max Reward app has a ton of cool features like the aforementioned sign-up bonus tracking, and it will even tell you which card is optimal for your next purchase. Use that feature after you've hit the bonus, okay? We never want to miss a welcome bonus, right? The app is filled with a ton of features, and there is both a free and a more premium version. Use my link below and get a free month of Max Rewards Gold. Take a moment and check it out and see if it is for you. Okay, so now we've plugged our card into all our normal reoccurring expenses. Let's get in some other things that you may not currently be doing. This one requires that you have some money set aside, and that's something we all should pretty much be doing anyway, right? If you have some funds available, I would suggest prepaying some of your bills and expenses. In the past, I've prepaid my auto insurance, which is something we all have to pay anyway, right? Your electric company will not mind if you pay a couple $100s in advance. You are probably going to need electricity, right? This works for most utilities, and it also works with your cell phone, internet, and cable. Just recently, I paid my cell phone bill, and I'm talking about the portion of the bill that is actually your phone. Now my monthly cell phone bill is a lot less, and I'm eligible for an upgrade whenever I want. Another bill some folks forget is you can just pay your gym membership for the entire year. I hate those monthly debits, and that should motivate you to work out for at least a year. Now, this next technique, I will admit, is not really my thing, but you can contribute to some of your favorite charities through your credit card. So if you need to donate for whatever reason, that is an option. This next one, in my opinion, is super easy. You can actually prepay or pay a lot of your taxes. If you're self-employed, you may pay taxes quarterly anyway. You can prepay your income tax with the IRS. You can pay your state and local taxes. But let me tell you what I do, and I think it's a great idea. I closed all of my escrow accounts with my mortgage lenders. What this means is for both my rental property and my personal residence, I only pay the bank the principal and interest payments on the actual mortgage. Most folks also give the bank their payment for home insurance and property taxes. Yeah, no thanks. I'll pay my own property taxes when I want to pay them. And as for home insurance, yeah, I can pay that too. Now, are there fees associated with this? Sometimes. Most of the time, a government will charge some type of fee for using a credit card for payment. I think the IRS charges 1.85%. And remember, you're earning 5, 10, or 15% back for the bonus. The math is usually in our favor. My insurance company doesn't charge any fee, so I always earn points for home, rental property, and auto insurance payments. That's not an insignificant amount for some of you. You can also normally find a way to pay tuition costs with a credit card, so if that is available to you, it may be worth whatever fee is charged for that. I still have quite a few years before I'm paying college tuition for anyone. Now this is a weird one. I recently used my Chase Ink cash to purchase fee-free Visa gift cards at Staples. I got the 5 times points and worked towards the sign-up bonus, and I used the Visa gift cards to purchase household items that I need anyway. Now, I thought I was really crafty because I was able to order from the military exchange as a veteran. So things like soap, laundry detergent, trash bags had no sales tax and free shipping. If you're wondering how much spend that could possibly be, I will tell you this. I currently have $800 or so worth of toilet paper, soap, deodorant, laundry detergent, and trash bags on the way to my house, and I could have easily ordered $1,000, maybe $1,200. Now, you will need a place to store all that stuff, but my point is this. I will need all of those things, so it doesn't hurt me to purchase 3 months or 6 months worth of it. And it also saves my wife plenty of time at the grocery store. I understand it does require capital. Next up, we have a fairly difficult one. Ask for help. When my dad told me he was going to buy a new TV, I told him, take me with you. I'll buy it and I'll get purchase protection and an extended warranty. And you can just pay me back the cash. I've heard of folks paying for things like groceries and all sorts of stuff and just getting cash in return to pay off the balance. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. This one could take some research, but you can fund some bank accounts with a credit card. If you're interested in the bank bonus stuff, RJ Financial runs a channel called Run on the Bank. Check out that channel for tons more details. This last one is one that I have done in the past, and it comes with some risk. Some folks like retail arbitrage, but I like sports tickets. Simplest example is I buy season tickets for the AFC champion Bengals. I can't go to every game and I don't want to go to more than a couple anyway. So I sell the tickets I don't use. Any extra cash I make on those is great, but it's also a way to put spend on those credit cards. Ohio State is actually a better example for me because those tickets are easily sold where I live. The risk is always there if for some reason that game isn't desirable and you get stuck holding those tickets. Sometimes it's stressful and sometimes it seems like work. Guys, that's my friendly tip and reminder, and those are some techniques I have used recently. One day I'll put together a more extensive list, but I think this video could help a few of you. I've had some comments and questions lately about meeting large spending requirements. All these techniques listed here are legit and do not anger the credit card gods, except for the gift card example. I would not purchase gift cards with an American Express credit card to meet minimum spend. I wouldn't even sneak a couple in at the grocery store. American Express just does not like it. Guys, if you want to support the channel, check out my links in the description. And if you've stayed around all the way to the end, I thank you and I appreciate every single one of you.